Alright. Good morning, everyone. It is May 8th, and we are here. You are here for perfect timing, and I'm here to do tarot card readings. So, this is how it goes. You're here with perfect timing, and I'm just here to do readings. So, first off, happy birthday to the Tauros today. It's May 8th, so I'm gonna just begin us off with a happy birthday reading for all the Tauros today. And how I do that is that I have 13 tarot card and oracle decks here, and they're all very talkative. They all have so much to say. But to choose which one gets to speak, I use a regular playing card deck to choose which one gets to speak. Now, if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat, and I'll get back to chat between readings with tea. And I hope you all have your tea and coffee this morning. So we're going to begin here with which deck? Which deck do we want? This is the happy birthday card pull. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. Here we go. The crows. The crows would like to say happy birthday to our Tauros this morning. Happy birthday to Tauros. What do the crows have to say for the birthday kids in the room? We can get a cleaner arch than that. Come on. There we go. Nice arch in the cards. Nice shuffle. There we go. Let's see. Memory. Ooh, that's nice. Memory. So, crows do have incredible memories. And I have a feeling this might be a Memorial Day, a good day to remember for the birthday kids. So, memory number 29. Crows never forget a friend or a foe. In a changing populated landscape, these remarkable birds recognize the faces of those who have hurt as well as helped. When crows spot a predator or known human who has been less than kind, they go into a frenzy, calling out to all that danger is near. They spread the word about the good stuff too, such as people who tend to share their lunches or places where food is often discarded. What is remarkable is that they also pass down the memory of their experience to their young. As complex as these birds are, forgiveness does not seem too likely. Memory asks that you examine areas where you may be letting a past hurt or situation impact how you engage with someone today. Are you cautious or holding a grudge? Do you expect others to behave in a certain way because of past behavior? Alright, and that's what the crows have to say for the birthday kids today. Alright. So I'm going to put these cards back, but don't go too far. I have 13 decks, and they all have a lot to say. So I pick which deck gets to speak by using a playing card deck. But before I get back to this, I'm going to have a sip of tea and check chat and see if anyone's dropped a question in the chat. Okay, nothing in chat yet. If you come in the near future, you're here with perfect timing, so you should drop a question in chat and I'll get back to it after this next subject. Our next subject is the dream bridge. Whatever dream you had last night, whatever dream you've been thinking about later, this reading will give you more clarity or detail to help you with that dream. This is the dream bridge. Okay, number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The moon. The moon has something to say about your dreams. Alright, so what does the moon have to say about the dreams? The moon usually has a lot to say. And the subject right now is the dream bridge. So whatever dreams you had recently, or whatever dreams you've been thinking about lately, the moon is going to comment on that. Okay, so balanced spirituality and practicality. A full moon in Pisces. Balanced spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Full moon in Pisces. Number 90. Sip of tea before I read all this. Okay. Have you been so head in the clouds that you've lost touch with reality? If so, take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make a concerted effort to move forward and towards your goal. The more practical steps you can take, the better. It's time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on your question, and the solutions to your issue may now come through very clearly. If you're in a tricky situation because you've been acting like a martyr, this card will be a message from the cosmos to drop the act for everyone's sake. Attune with the moon. So it says here, meditate every day and see what comes to you. The answers will come. The additional meanings for this card: you're in a super romantic but not super realistic state. Follow your intuition, it won't let you down. At worst, this card can herald the end of a dream. The person you're inquiring about is a soulmate. Avoid substance abuse. And the teaching of this card is Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. So the full moon in Pisces symbolically marks ending. When the moon is full in Pisces, or whenever you pull this card, it's a time to dive deep into your memories. Practicality is at odds with the numerous Piscean energies that have no borders, so feel your way now. Psychic ability is heightened when the full moon is in Pisces, and soulmates now connect. It's also a time to send out your dreams to the universe, releasing your fears. So, your dream bridge is balance, spirituality, and practicality. And that is what your dreams were telling you last night. So, I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have something to say. And I choose which deck gets to speak by choosing from a regular playing card deck. Now, I'm going to take a drink of tea and check chat. So drop your questions in chat and I'll get to them in a minute. And I do have tea here, but it's hot still. So I'm going to have the tea of this off camera. Hi Alexander, the Gajas Shaman. Greetings. Father Hyena, new sub. Awesome. Welcome. If you have a question, please drop it in the stream and I'll get to you. But thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. So drop your question in the chat and I will get back to you. I'm going to get to the next subject until I see some questions. Boop. And our next subject is the morning coffee. So the morning coffee is our new subject. If you're here in the stream, you're here with perfect timing. Just drop your question in the chat and I'll get back to you. But our next subject right now is morning coffee, or morning tea if you prefer, like me. So morning coffee. Number 2, 1, 2, all of the Witch's Tarot. For your morning coffee, the Witch's Tarot. Boop, boop. Witch's Tarot for the morning coffee. This subject is the morning coffee. And your morning coffee is judgment. Judgment. There's gonna be a lot of that flying around today. There are opinions gonna be floating around today. Judgment for morning coffee. So people are going to be stressing out and spiraling down because they're focused on things that they probably shouldn't be. So you're going to need that caffeine for your morning coffee. You're just going to need it. It's about major stuff today. So, don't listen too hard about that gossip, but have your coffee, relax, try not to engage with that. Just have lots of sips of coffee, and you can run away from bad conversations if you run into them. Alright, so that was the morning coffee. And I'm going to put these cards away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and I choose, and they all have something to say, but I choose which one gets to speak by choosing from this regular playing card deck. But before we get to the next reading, I'm going to take a sip of tea and check chat and to see if anyone's dropped any questions in the chat. And I am going to have this tea later, but it's still hot, so we're not going to do that. Okay, so still no new questions in chat. That's okay, just drop your questions in chat. I'm going to move on to the next subject, which is mental energy today. So if you come in now, it's perfect timing. I'm just here to read the cards, and you're supposed to be here, and that was the universe's job to put you here for this reading. And the subject right now is mental energy. Mental energy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, money must be on your mind for the mental energy. Because this is my money and the law of attraction deck by Esther and Jerry Hicks. This is the mental energy for today. The mental energy for today. Ooh, that was a nice arch. Nice arch in the cards. Lovely. Okay. So our morning mental energy today is the physical me is materialized spirit. Some say that you should not want money at all because the desire for money is materialistic. Excuse me. And not spiritual. But we want you to remember that you are here in this very physical world where spirit has materialized. You cannot separate yourself from the aspect of yourself that is spiritual. And while you are here in the bodies, you cannot separate yourself from that which is physical or material. All of the magnificent things of the physical nature that you are surrounded by are spiritual in nature. Alright, so the mental energy is today. Don't worry about the people who say you shouldn't want money. Alright? Just don't worry about it. It's all, we are material on the material world. And it is spiritual. It's all wrapped up in one. The same sandwich. It's all the same sandwich, guys. So that is the mental energy today. Ah! Come on, let go. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put this deck away. But don't worry, don't go far. I have 13 decks. And they all have something to say. And I choose which one gets to speak by using a regular playing card deck to choose which one gets to speak. But right now I'm going to take a sip of tea and check chat. And it's not going to be this tea because it's still hot. I have tea off camera and I'm going to sip on that while I check chat. Okay, nothing new in chats. So we're going to go on to the daily affirmation. What's our daily affirmation? And the daily affirmations best come from the Oracle decks. So we're going to choose from the Oracle decks. Card to pick. King. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, Moonology. This is our daily affirmations. Daily affirmation. Daily affirmations. Daily affirmations. Alright, daily affirmation is your dreams need a practical plan. The daily affirmations is your dreams need a practical plan. So full moon in Taurus, let's see if we can find a slightly better version of that. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. 70. Turn to page 70. Okay. Your dreams need a practical plan. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical. And sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want, by imagining it, by expecting it, by welcoming it. But you need to balance that with taking down to earth steps towards your goal. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. This is about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes, depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. Attune to the moon. Write down 10 things that you know are wonderful about you. And the additional meanings for this card is laziness could explain your current situation. If so, change that and own it. Chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. More exercise is called for. And the teaching of this card is the full moon in Taurus. The full moon in Taurus is a time to get back to earth, to get grounded, to work through any negative feelings you've been dealing with, and to find a balance between being passionate and being overly intense. Money issues may come to a head at the time of the full moon in Taurus, but you can take this card as a sign to pay more attention to your cash flow no matter when you draw it. So the affirmation is still, your dreams need a practical plan. So make a list, make bullet points of what you can do and that will put you in alignment to go towards your goal, and proceed to go along the steps to go do them. Your dreams need a practical plan. So we're going to put this deck away, and we're going to, and don't go far. I have 13 decks, and all of them have a lot to say. So I get to pick which deck gets to speak by using a regular playing card deck. And I'm going to continue with that, but first I'm going to have some tea, and I'm going to check chat. And it's not this tea though. I'm going to have tea off camera because this tea right here is hot. We're not ready for that tea yet. Okay. So there is no new chat. If you happen to drop on soon, then perfect timing that you've come. You are meant to be here to get a reading, and I'm here to do readings, and the universe brought you here for that reading. So that's how that works. I trust it all to the universe to get you your messages. But right now, since we have no messages from chat, and if you're new here, go ahead and drop a question in chat. I'll get back to you in a minute. Our next subject is the creative spark. The creative spark. So which deck has to give us our creative spark today? Which one? Ooh, the cat tarot. Perfect. So the creative spark is, sometimes us creatives, we just need a spark today. We just need a spark. And sometimes sometimes you just need a bump to get something inspired. The creative spark today, please, kitties. The creative spark, please. Oop. Ah, that was a nice arch. Very lovely. Okay, so our creative spark today. Play. We have the 3 of toys, and I believe that's wands. So the 3 of wands, put you here, and groups, expansion, action, and wands. I read my cards intuitively. Today is a day to chew on the things you have available to work with. Look around your creative space and pick something to play with. This is going to be one of those days where you just play around with the thing that you're creative with, which is whether it's clay or painting or writing, and you just find whichever fun tool you've been wanting to try and you use it. It's a very practical card today, so practical for the creative. Nice. Well, just like the Taurus said for the daily affirmation, practical stuff. But yeah, that is our creative spark. Take that tool, make something cool. Alright, I'm gonna put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have a lot to say. And I use a regular playing card deck to choose which one gets to speak. But right now I'm going to take a tea break, and I'm going to check chats. But not this tea. It's still very hot. I'm going to take the tea off camera and check chat. Okay, so nothing new in chat. So I'm going to go on to the next subject, the social circle. So if you are coming in the room, you are here by perfect timing, and I'm just here to do readings. And the universe brought you here, so I'm just here to do readings for you. The social circle. That's what we're doing. We're doing the social circle. Your friends, your family, your inner circle of people. This is what this reading is for. Queen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. Oh, perfect. This is Getting Into the Vortex by Esther and Jerry Hicks. And this is a deck of 60 relationship cards. So from this deck, we're going to check on our social circle. It just makes so much sense. The cards are never wrong. Because you know what? I believe in the heart of the cards. That's why they're never wrong. Ooh, a nice arch there for the cards. Ah, lovely. This is for our social circle. Very good. Oh, another nice arch. Okay. So for your social circle, my true success is measured in my alignment. Alignment with Source, being inside your vortex of creation, becoming one with the true expansion version of you. The true expanded version of you is the ultimate selfishness. And yes, in that state of alignment, all good things must come to you. Every rocket of desire that you have launched will be fulfilled. True success is not the attainment of things, the achievement of tasks, or the achievement of financial abundance. True success is the coming into alignment with you. Yes, selfishly aligning with your desires, your clarity, your confidence, and your knowledge, your love, with yourself. Alright, so you have your social circle, but you are not to be serving them today. No. Excuse me. You are to be serving yourself today. So, your friends may want your attention, but go, no, not today. Today is a self-care day. So I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go too far. I have 13 decks, and they all have a lot to say. And I choose which deck gets to speak by picking from a regular playing card deck. Now I'm going to take a tea break and check chat. So if you have any questions, drop it in the chat now. But I'm not going to drink this tea because it's still very hot. I'm going to get the tea that's off camera here. Okay. So there is nothing new in chat. So I'm going to go on to the next subject, which is romantic love. So if you're gonna pop into the room soon, know that you are here with perfect timing. And I'm just here doing readings for when the universe pulls people in here for perfect timing. And our subject right now is romantic love. Number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Trust your vibes. For romantic love, trust your vibes. Okay, the subject right now is romantic love. Romantic love. Ooh, that was a good arch. I like that. That's good. Exercise your vibes. Exercise your vibes for romantic love. Number 38. Here we go. So, there's too much static in the air to move ahead right now. Get back to the earth and get grounded. I mean sweat. A good dose of physical exercise gets your energy flowing in one direction, upwards, to higher levels of vibration. And it keeps you from getting in your own way. Your brain is working overtime, and your spirit has been spotted leaving the promises of your body. By exercising, you quiet your overactive mind chatter and call your spirit back. Only then can you begin to hear your angels and guides who are waiting patiently to offer guidance for your present challenges. Shifting your energy from a mental to a physical focus through exercise will jumpstart not only your psychic sense, but your creativity as well, especially if you're stuck. So if you want to access your vibes, give your mind a break and get the lead out. Once you do, notice how negative energy leaves your body and your ideas. Haha! Solutions suddenly leap into your mind. The universe is always broadcasting creative and positive guiding vibrations to you. Exercise changes your frequency so that you can access this source of inspiration better and put it to use. So you've been daydreaming too much about that person for romantic love. You need to go out and exercise and just let it be. You'll bump into them. But you gotta get out of your head. You gotta go do something. You have to go do something. That is the romantic love reading for the day. I'm gonna put this deck. I put it away backwards. The deck has to go in the back. The book has to go in the back. Don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have something to say. But I choose which deck gets to speak by using a regular playing card deck. But first I'm going to have a tea break and check chat. So if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. I'm going to have... This tea is still very hot, so I'm going to have my tea that's off camera here. And check chat. Okay, so no new chat. We're going to go on to our next subject. Our next subject is physical energy today. Physical energy. Physical energy. Physical energy. And if you're coming into chat, this is perfect timing. The universe brought you here for perfect timing, and I'm just here to do readings. That's all it is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So for physical energy, we have money and the law of attraction. That's a good matchup. Manifest that money, guys. Okay, so our physical energy subject is going to be done by money and the law of attraction. Alright. Ooh, lovely arch. Physical energy today. Alright. So, for physical energy today, achieving success is my natural birthright. You are meant to succeed, and failure should feel bad to you. Life is supposed to go well for you, and it does not there. And when it does not, there is something wrong. But what is wrong is not something that is outside of you over which you have no control. What is wrong within you, and you do have control. And taking control is not difficult to do once you understand the basis of who you are, the basics of the law of attraction, and the value of your personal emotional guidance system. So, the physical energy of today is achieving success is your natural birthright. The physical energy. So you are meant to succeed, and failure should feel bad. So just keep trying, guys. Failure should feel bad. So continue to go towards what success is. Alright, and that is the physical energy reading today. I'm going to put this deck away. And don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have a lot to say. And I use a regular playing card deck to choose which one gets to speak. But right now I'm going to take a tea break and check chat. So if you have any questions, drop them in the chat and I'll get to you. This tea is too hot, so I'm going to take a sip of tea off camera. Okay, there is no new chat, so we're going to go on to the next subject, which is the environment. Our new subject is the environment. And if you are popping into the room right now, know that you are here with perfect timing. The universe has brought you here. And I'm just here to do readings for whoever pops in. And that's how that works. Very practical. Yeah, I know. But you're here. I didn't tell you to come here. You're just here for perfect timing. Okay, everything is perfect timing. It's designed by the universe. Number 2. 1, 2. The Witch's Tarot has a lot to say about the environment today, and that's our subject for this reading. The environment. The environment. The environment is oh, that was so buttery soft. I love that. The environment is our subject right now. The moon. The moon for the subject of the environment. The moon. The moon. Everything is peaceful right now. The environment is peaceful. It's the end of the night. Sun is rising. Stars in the sky, the moon, the clouds. Oh, there's little crows on the trees. I love that. So everything is as it should be in the environment. It's a very peaceful environment today. So that is the energy of the environment today. It's very peaceful. Very peaceful. Alright, I'm going to put this deck away. But don't go far. I have 13 decks. And every one of them loves to speak. But I have to choose which one gets to speak. And I do that by using a regular playing card deck. And I'm going to do another reading. But first, I'm going to check tea. Sorry. I'm going to check chat and I'm going to have tea. This tea is still warm, so I'm going to use the tea that's off screen here and check chat. Alright, so nothing new in chat. We're going to go to the next subject. And the next subject is the weather. The next subject is the weather. The weather will be whether you like it or not. That's just fact. So if you're popping in now with perfect timing, then the universe has brought you here for a reading. And the readings are here. The readings are what I do. So go ahead and drop a question in the chat and I'll get back to you after this current reading. Which is the weather. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Gate Tarot has to talk about the weather today. The weather, the weather. We're going to have the tarot cards talk to us about the weather. Ooh, that was such a lovely arch. Ooh, another nice one. Very nice. Okay, so the weather. The weather, the weather. Oh, and I do read my tarot cards intuitively. So, the Youth of Swords. Oh, excuse me. play, freshness, and swords are the mind. But this is for the weather. This guy here is on his computer late at night. So, the funny thing about this is that you are so focused on other things right now, the weather does not matter. The weather is outside. The weather is not beyond your four walls, and you're not concerned about the weather. So don't worry about the weather today. You're going to be fine. You're going to be busy inside today. Alright, so that was the weather. We're going to put this deck away, but don't go too far. I have 13 decks, and they all have something to say. So I choose which deck gets to speak by choosing from a regular playing card deck, and that is the deck which gets to speak. But right now I'm going to have tea and check chat. And it's not this tea. That tea is still very warm. I'm going to have this tea this off screen here. Okay, so there's nothing new in chat, so I'm going to bring up the next subject, which is food. Let's do a reading for the food. Food is our subject. And if you do pop in the chat, you are here. Sorry, if you pop into the room now, you are here with perfect timing. And I'm here to do a reading for the people who are here for perfect timing, because the universe brought you here. I'm just here to do readings. And that's how that works. Boop. So the subject is food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Supernatural deck has to talk about food. And immediately I'm thinking pie. Immediately I'm thinking of pie. Because this is the supernatural deck. So our subject is food. There we go. The subject is food. There we go. The subject is food, which Dean really likes. I know Dean really likes it. Let's see. The star. The star. Food is good. That's what the cards have to say. Food is good. All your hopes and dreams are in food right now. Oh, just everything good right now is food. Food is just amazing. And all your thoughts about food and the actual experience of food is just amazing. And that is the reading on food today. It's going to be a major part of your day, though, because it's a major arcana that came out. So I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and I choose which one gets to speak by using a regular playing card deck to choose which one gets to speak. But right now, I'm going to have a sip of tea, and I'm going to check chat. So drop your question in chat if you have one, and I'll get to you in a minute. I'm going to have tea, but not this one. There's tea off camera here, which I drink because it's cooler. That one's still hot. Okay, no new chat, so we're going to go on to the next subject. And the next subject is fitness. The next subject is fitness. And if you are here right now, you are here with perfect timing. And I'm doing readings for the people here for perfect timing. So that's how that works. But the subject right now is... Oh yeah, and if you're here, drop a question in the chat. I will get back to it in a minute after this subject, which is fitness. There we go. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. My gay turret has to talk about fitness. Lovely. The subject is fitness. I like this deck. It's a very nice deck to shuffle. Oh, yeah. Ooh, nice arch. Nice. I think we can do a little better. Our fitness subject. Fitness is our subject. Oh, swords. 9 of swords. 9 of swords. Fulfillment, nearing completion, and actualization. And it's in your brain. So you are very close to your goal, but your brain is getting in your way. You gotta stop letting that brain get in your way, and you gotta move past it somehow to get that fitness in. I know it's rough. It might be because it's early morning and you don't want to, but you're just gonna have to get over that and find a way to get towards your goal. You're gonna have to hop that mental blockage and get there. So that was the subject of fitness. You're just gonna have to grind. That's the feeling I'm getting for that. I know it's a grind, but if you want to go towards your goal, you're gonna have to do a little bit of grinding. And that was the subject of fitness. And I'm gonna put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have a lot to say. So I use a regular playing card deck to choose which one gets to speak. And I'm going to have some tea and check chat. So if you have any questions, drop your question in the chat. This tea is still too hot. So I'm going to have the tea that's over here and check chat. Okay, so nothing new in chat, but that is okay. I'm going to go on to our next subject, which is our finance report. Our finance report. Our finance report. If you're coming in to the room right now, you're here with perfect timing, and I'm here to do readings for people with perfect timing today. That's all there is to it. I am here to do readings for the people with perfect timing today. Because you came here, you clicked on it, or it was scrolled to you. You're just here with perfect timing. I don't question it. I just do readings for the people who are here for perfect timing. So we have a jack, which is 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ask, and it is given. by Esther and Jerry Hicks. And the subject is financial report. The subject is financial report. Excuse me. The subject is financial report. Beep. Okay. I now hold the key to creating my every desire. It is not possible to consistently feel positive emotion about something and have it turn out badly. For the way you feel will tell you if you're allowing your natural well-being or not. Once you understand that, the way you feel indicates your level of allowing or resisting. You now hold the key to creating anything you desire. And that is the subject of financial report today. So you hold the key to creating your every desire. Very nice. Alright, so finances seem really good. You hold the key to your good finances. That's lovely to hear. I'm happy for you. So I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have a lot to say. And I choose which deck gets to speak by pulling from a regular playing card deck. But right now, I'm going to check chat. So drop your question in the chat, and I'll get to you. I'm going to have tea. This tea is now drinkable, so I'm going to have some tea and check chat. Tea is tasty. It's even tastier when you stir it and have the honey available to be imbibed. Okay, so since there is no new chat, I'm going to continue to the next subject, which is shopping. I'm gonna go to shopping. Okay, shopping is our next subject. Shopping is our new subject. Shopping. The cat tears. So shopping. Should you buy today or should you leave it in the shopping cart for next time? That's the question. That's the question I always ask about shopping. Should I browse today or should I actually make that purchase? When do I need that purchase? So we're going to see if we need to purchase it today or just let it sit in the cart. That's our subject right now, shopping. Ooh, that was a nice arch. Our subject is shopping. Ah, don't break. I don't like breaking. Stop it. No breaking. We want lovely arches here. It's better. You're gonna... Yes. Okay, that was decent. I'll take it. For shopping. The Emperor. The King. The King and shopping. Let's see. The authoritarian. You're looking at your shopping cart. You are judging whether or not to buy. You know what, since you're the emperor, if you're not sure, you can always put off that shopping cart buy for another day. Because if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. So go ahead and put it off for another day. Let everything settle, and there's just perfect timing in just clicking that button to buy. So not right now, later. So I put that deck away, but don't go too far. I have 13 decks. They all have a lot to say, so I pick which one gets to speak by choosing from a normal playing card deck. But right now I'm going to have a tea break and check chat. So if you have any questions, please ask your question in the chat. Tea. Tea is lovely. Hope you have your tea or coffee today. And our next subject is sports. Our next subject is sports. If you are coming into the room right now with perfect timing, then drop your question in the chat and I'll get back to you. Because you're here with perfect timing and I'm here to do readings, and it just is perfect like that. That's all I'm here to do, guys. The universe brought you here with perfect timing, and I'm just here to do readings. The cat turd. And the subject is sports. Sports. How's your sports team doing? How is your sports team doing? Huh? Or how is your kid doing in those sports? Huh? That's what we're here to answer today. Sports. Sports. Sports is the subject. Ooh, lovely arch. I'll take that. I'll take that. So for sports, judgment. Judgment. There's a lot of judgment in sports today. Has a very grim feeling today. There's going to be a lot of judgment. It's very serious today in the world of sports. Very serious. The games are just so, I want to say criticized today. Just for today, they're being criticized extra hard. I'm not sure why, but that is the vibe for the sports today. So we're going to put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have a lot to say. And I get to choose, I choose which one gets to speak by pulling from this normal playing card deck. But I'm going to check chat, and I'm going to have tea. So if you have any questions, leave your question in chat, and I'll get to you really quickly. Okay, so there's nothing new in chat right now. So we're going to go on to our next subject, which is the local news. The local news. which deck has our local news? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our local news. And if you are popping into the chat, if you're popping into the room right now, you have perfect timing, and I'm here to do readings for people with perfect timing. So go ahead and drop your question into the chat, and I'll get back to you after this reading, which is the local news. The local news. Oh, I love this deck. It's such a good deck. Just such nice shuffling, such nice arches. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't break. Don't break. Hi, Jory. Okay, no breaking of the cards. The local news is the subject. There we go. That was a good one. It is hockey. Oh, no. That was for... Okay. This is not the subject of sports. This is the local news subject. But apparently it's about the sports, which is hockey. And there's conflict. Wow, there's conflict with wands. There's conflict with wands. There's conflict with wands. So something happens where there's a conflict in the news. And my intuition says it's going to be about sports. And it might be about hockey, which is actually not that surprising. But that's the vibe today in sports. Sorry, in the news about sports. I guess the most exciting thing is going to be the sports news. So good luck to the sports people today. You're going to need it. Go have that coffee. You're going to need to go through it. Get through it. And I did put that deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have a lot to say. So I choose which deck gets to speak by choosing from a playing card deck. But I'm going to go check chat. So if you have a question, drop your question in chat. And I'm going to get to you here now. Alright. So there's nothing new in chat. But that is okay. We are going to go to our last subject on the list, which is the daily pondering. The daily pondering. The daily pondering. That's our last subject. And if you pop into the room, you're here with perfect timing. I'm here to do reading for people with perfect timing. Number 3. 1, 2, 3. The Robin Wood deck. Very nice. And this is for our daily pondering. What is our daily pondering for today? Our daily pondering. Ooh, I love this deck. It's so silky soft when you shuffle it. Very nice arch there. It is silky smooth. But we're focusing on the daily pondering. What should I leave you with for your daily pondering? What's the daily pondering of today? the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight is intense, erratic, action-oriented. So there's usually a lot of travel with the Knights. And our subject is the Pentacles. So you might be traveling with a lot of money. And you have a pony that shows it off. So you are probably driving something really nice with a lot of money right now. That's nice. Take in how that feels. It feels good, right? This feels like freedom, feels like power, feels like you're going somewhere. You know what? That's a good pondering. Ponder that today. That's a good pondering. That's a good vibe. Go with that vibe. There's no questions to be answered. That's a good feeling. You're just enjoying the vibes today. So just enjoy your ponderings today and know that they are good. Alright, I'm putting this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have a lot to say. And I choose which deck gets to speak by using a regular playing card deck to choose which one gets to speak. But I'm going to take a tea break and check chat. Oh, excuse me. And I gotta have some of this tea. I'll check chat. Drop your question in chat and I'll get to you. Alright. So nothing new in chat. So I got no more subjects right now. So what we're gonna do, I'm feeling a little lazy this morning. I'm gonna do some oracle deck picking and give my intuition a little break. So which oracle deck? Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Money in the law of attraction. So if you're popping in the chat with perfect timing, go ahead and drop a question in chat. I'll get back to you in a moment. And you're here with perfect timing, and I'm just here to do readings for people who are here for perfect timing. With perfect timing. That's all I'm here to do. There we go. Okay, so the story I tell is the basis of my life. There is no right or wrong way to tell your improved story. It can be about your past, present, or future experiences. The only criterion the only criterion that is important is that you be conscious of your intent to tell a better feeling story. Improved version of your story. Telling many good feeling short stories throughout your day will change your point of attraction. Just remember that the story you tell is the basis of your life. So tell it the way you want it to be. Alright, so I see there's no new chat. I'm going to put this deck away, but don't get too far. I have many decks. Many decks, and I choose from the playing cards which deck gets to speak. And since I've run out of subjects today, I just go to the oracle cards to rest my intuition, and these cards will pick the next oracle deck. I'm going to have a sip of tea and check chat again. And drop a question in chat and I'll get to it. Tea time. Tea time. Okay, so nothing in chat, so I'm going to just pick another oracle deck. Why not? They have a lot to say. I'm just going to let them speak. I'm just going to let the cards speak, because I believe in the heart of the cards. Kings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The moon. The moon has something to say. The moon has something to say. The moon has something to say. Ooh. Ooh, and it says it has a lovely arch today. I love that. What does the moon have to say? It's time to release negative energy. Full moon in Scorpio. Full moon in Scorpio. 82. Turn to page 82. Tea time, and then I'll read all this. So, it's time to release negative energy. If you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Stop it. Worrying about yourself is pointless. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have been feeling around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time, since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has totally different meaning. Your sex life can be improved now if you make an effort. It's directly in the book, it says that. Use your magic. You have all you need inside you to bring about your desired result. Attune to the moon. Emote. It's all better out than in. Additional meanings for this card is time to move from a living fearfully to a living joyfully. You are right to have your suspicions. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. The end of an argument. And the teaching for this card is the full moon in Scorpio has a sting in its tail. It can herald a vindictive end to a relationship. It can also be a time when we want to be good, but we're naughty. If you pull this card, no matter when, your dark side and your shadow self may be showing. The full moon in Scorpio is also a time of magic. If you were thinking of making some magic, this is your sign to do it. Alright. So that was that reading. And I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks, and they all have something to say. And to choose which one gets to speak, I use a regular playing card deck to choose who gets to speak. But if you're in the room right now, go ahead and drop your question in the chat, and I will get to you. I'm going to have a tea break, and then I will get back to chat. I do see there's nothing new in chat, so I'm going to do another oracle pull. So if you have any questions, drop them in the chat and I'll get back to you in a minute. You are here with perfect timing, and I am here to do readings for people who have perfect timing. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Getting into the vortex. There we go. Alright, so this next reading is, I will not try to control the uncontrollable. We want you to reach the place where you are willing, not just willing, determined, not just determined, eager to let go of the need of control of things that are uncontrollable, like what anyone else is doing, and give your undivided attention to the only thing that you can control, which is how you feel in any given circumstance. In other words, we want you to leave this moment saying, I've decided that I'm going to take life as it comes, and I'm going to do the best I can I'm going to do the best that I can do in the midst of what I'm doing. Try to make sense of that last sentence. One moment. Oh, okay. I've decided that I'm going to take life as it comes, and I'm going to do the best that I can do in the midst of what I'm doing. Okay, that was better. Alright, so I'm going to put this deck away, but don't go far. I have 13 decks. and they all have a lot to say. And I choose which deck gets to speak by using a regular playing card deck to choose which one gets to speak. But I'm going to take a drink of tea and check chat. So if you have any questions, please drop them in chat now, and I will get to you. Alright. I'll do one last reading. I'll do one last reading today. Alright, last reading for today. Last reading for today. Jack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Getting into the vortex again. Very nice. So, this is going to be our last reading this morning. And this is going to be our last reading for this morning. And if you're here with perfect timing, then you are here with perfect timing, and I'm here to do readings for those with perfect timing. So, the last reading for today is, I intend to co-create from my place of positive attraction. The individual creators who are coming together must be in a place of positive attraction before they come together, or nothing positive can come out of the co-creation. If you are negatively focused and not feeling good, you can only attract others who are in the same state of negative attraction. That is why looking for a mate from a place of insecurity or lack of anything can never bring you the mate that you really want, but instead brings one who amplifies your current lack. And that was our last reading for this morning. Unless our last viewer here has a question and we'll drop it in chat. That would be lovely, by the way. Well, since there is someone left in chat, I will do one more because I have time. So I'm going to put this away. But don't go too far. I have 13 decks and they all want to speak. And I choose which deck gets to speak by shuffling this normal playing card deck, and we pick like that. So another draw, because we do have someone in the room, and I believe in perfect timing. And I'm here to do readings for people with perfect timing. So number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, the Prisma Tarot card deck. There we go. It's a very pretty deck. If you take the suits from this deck and line them up, they make a very pretty picture. And that's why I got this deck. It's very pretty. Come on out. Come on out. You need to be shuffled all together. There you are. So this is to the person in the room who is here with perfect timing. And I'm here to do readings for people with perfect timing. the Eight of Swords. And the Eight, achievement, expertise, and changes. And swords are of the mind. So you are feeling pretty isolated and you are too stuck in your head. I just know that is exactly what this card is screaming. You are too far stuck in your head. You're too focused on the things not being there that you're not focusing on what the steps you want to take towards it. So you're just stuck in your head. Stop it. Stop it. Find something practical to do and go towards it. And that's how you're going to go towards your goals. Alright, so it is 7:37. I still don't see anything new in chat. But we still have a viewer, so I will do another reading. But I'm going to put this deck away. But don't go far. I have 13 decks. And I choose which deck gets to speak by pulling from a normal playing card deck. Oh no, my tea is gone. I'll have to go to the backup tea here. Alright, and I have 7 minutes left here because I leave at 7:45. I have to go do Qigong with my grandmother. So I have 7 minutes left. I'll continue to draw decks while there's still people in the room. Because that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to do readings, and you're here with perfect timing to hear them. Number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Trust your vibes. Trust your vibes. Trust your vibes. Trust your vibes. There we go. Ooh, that was a nice heart. Alright, well, it was a nice heart, so I'll pull that one. Hold on. There we go. Make a note of it. Make a note of it. It's number 34. You may be intercepting vibrations from your guides regularly, but having the confidence to trust your vibes fully may still be a challenge. Don't worry. Trusting your vibes takes time. With a little extra effort, however, you can accelerate the process and not miss a single golden nugget of guidance from your higher self. The way to strengthen your confidence and better receive guidance is to carry a small notebook throughout the day and write down every vibe you get. No matter how subtle, including hunches, inspirations, bright ideas, wonderings, vague notions, and many others. The more you write down your vibes, the more you tune into them, the more tuned into them that you'll become. You'll also have a mass of concrete evidence that they're real, accurate, and trustworthy. This does wonders for your confidence and increases your psychic awareness at the same time. Try this for a week and see it for yourself. Nice. So, I have about 4 minutes. So if you're going to ask a question, drop it in the chat. But until then, I can do one more I'll do one more pull because you're here with perfect timing, and I'm here to draw cards for the people who are here for perfect timing. And I have 13 decks, and I pull from a regular playing card deck to see which of those decks get to speak. They're all very chatty. They all have something to say. So drop your question in the chat. Oh, yay, there's someone. Alright. It's me, Nimi Ra. Hello, new subscriber. Hello, Nimuri. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. What do you see coming for me? Well, I'm going to do a quick reading here for you. Thank you for asking. What do you see coming for me? What is coming for Nimira? Nimira. What is coming for Nimira? What is coming for Nimira? 1, 2, 3, 4. My gay tarot is going to answer that for you. What is coming for Nimira? And I do read my tarot cards intuitively. What is coming for Nimira? Ah, like butter, I love it. These cards just shuffle so nicely. What is coming for Nimira? What is coming for Nimira? That was a good arch. Okay, the Youth of Cups. The Youth of Cups. Well, cups are emotion. And the Youth of Cups is youth, playfulness, freshness. And at a beach, handsome guy on a beach, listening to a seashell. There's a book on the beach towel. You have a very lovely umbrella. I get a very nice relaxed feel. With a beautiful sun at the horizon. It looks like a day to relax and take time for yourself. Enjoy your environment. Go to the beach if you like. So, and if you're looking for what's coming for you, just know that you should be focusing on yourself, giving yourself some self-love, and relaxing with your emotions. So self-care is the word I'm looking for. Do some self-care. You deserve it. Yep. Alright, and that's my alarm. I do have to go. And you're very welcome. It's me, Nimuri. You're very welcome. I am going to say goodnight. Well, not good night, but good day to you. I hope you all have a wonderful day. It's time for me to log off and go to Qigong. I've been speaking all morning. It's time to go do Qigong with my grandmother. So, thank you for tuning in. Oh, thank you. It's me, Nimuri. Beautiful. Thanks so much. You're very welcome. And I will be back tomorrow at 6 a.m. to do more readings for people with perfect timing. So, bye. Thank you for tuning in.